Hey, what's up, guys? Brock here. If you like my content, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell, players.
Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to another episode of This Week in Customs. This is the 8th episode. Holy cow, we've been doing this for 2 months. You guys have responded extremely positive to this series, and as long as you continue to enjoy it, and I continue to enjoy customs, which for me it's going to be most likely always, I'm going to continue doing this series. So why don't we jump right into it oh my gosh, dude, the paint is off the hook. Holy cow. That is a beautiful, beautiful paint job on that Sasquatch. My goodness, look at the difference. Holy moly, man. I'm reacting like that because I want to do this exact same paint job. I want to use the exact same paint, the highlights. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I've only seen one other Sasquatch repaint that I really like. That was Mike De La Paz's. And man, I really like what Charles Chop Shop has done here with the browns and the tans. Man, I love it. Okay, moving on to the next custom. It's going to be this really cool Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. As you can see, he's got a little sculpt on the chinny chin there. It looks like this may be the oh man, I think that's the head from that motorcycle Wolverine, or is it? No. I think this is going to be the one that was the old school packaging. Yeah, man, it looks really good. That was the extra head on that old school packaging. I think it was the brown suit Wolverine. So really nice job. I like the his little stubby hand. Good job, Bearded Customs. I dig it. Here's a cool looking Kit Bash. Man, if you just mix the right parts, sometimes you can get better results than what the Hasbro puts out, and I think Kit Bash Customs has done it here with this custom Punisher. I'm not really good. I don't study all these parts. I only really know the parts that I come across. But let's see. Can you guys figure out what parts he used? Obviously, he's using some parts of Punisher. Where's that lower body from? Put it down in the comments below. All right, Mark Lab Creations. This guy pumps out customs like I change my underwear, which is every day, guys. This guy is putting out customs every day. This is a work in progress. So you can see what he's doing here. He's working on a Kit Bash. He's putting on the sculpt. He's mixing. It looks like some sort of Hulk figure, and it's probably going to be a really large Hulk figure because, man, this is going to be a really big. Is it going to be the Venom? No, it's going to be a giant Venom dragon. What the heck? Can't wait to see the result on that. And talking about, as I was talking about earlier about repaint, look what a repaint can do for a figure. That's a really nice job. And he's taking you from step 1 through step 7. And check out his page, Symbiote Seeker. I like the guys that really start showing the steps, because ultimately, let's help each other out. I mean, I understand the guys that are selling customs, that they may not give all their tips. I completely understand it, but those of us that are doing it for hobby, share like players. And I put this in here because oftentimes with customs, which is partially why I don't really sell my customs, because people have unrealistic expectations. All the customizers that take commissions understand very well what this is, and hopefully I'm shedding light with series like this and when I'm doing my custom projects of how much work goes into a custom. Yeah, sure, when you buy the figure from Hasbro, $20, but be ready to pay some ducats, man, with the skill and level of customizing that some of these folks are doing. Beautiful work here. I really like, first of all, Bordad Customs. He's done one of my favorite customs I've ever seen. I actually bid on it. I don't buy customs, I make them. And I bid on one of his Blue Line Punishers. It was just a beautiful, it was for a good and I don't want to call it a charity, but it was to raise money for one of his buddy's daughters who needed a pretty major operation. So that's why I follow him. But he does really good work. Check out the paint on those shoes. If you've been following around, a lot of customizers are making this kit. I really like that jacket. It looks really nice. It almost looks like pleather. Man, that looks pretty dope. And of course, these shoes, I think Justin Customs, if I'm getting that name, I'm old and sometimes forget, but you can get those 3D printed from him, and he's done a wonderful job here, Bordad Customs, on painting those shoes. All right, Ace Outlaw Customs, very talented customizer, buddy of mine. Here he's working, by the way, I think I may have provided him that Maestro head. Ace, am I right? I think that used to belong to me. But anyways, he's done some sculpt. He's doing some big time kit bashing here. I don't know ultimately where he's gonna go with that lower body. He may use something else. I don't remember, but it's looking pretty cool. Here's another one of Ace's projects. This is finished. This is actually pretty amazing. There's so many layers to this custom. Mezco, that's a Mezco figure underneath there. That's it's a Mezco Batman base, and obviously you can tell the Omega Red shoulder pads, and that's about it. And then pretty good. Like, he does seamless work, and as you can see, like it looks like it's like factory. This came from Mezco, and this wouldn't be an $80 Mezco figure, players. This would be a very expensive, possibly Darkseid. If Mezco put something out like this, it would be what Darkseid's costing, or maybe even more. There's so many intricate details, except that, maybe I shouldn't say, there's no polystone in there. What else you got in here? Let me see. That's a different, as you can see, all the details of all the stuff that he's added. A lot of magnet work there too. A lot of those, all of that is removable. So for people that would do ACBA and they wanted to have different options for posing, he's not selling this. I don't think he is. I think it's a gift for me, right? Nah, not a gift for me. Here's Gonard Customs. He's finalized. As you remember, I did his work in progress. It was primered and the sculpt work. And now you can see, man, what a fantastic looking Domino custom. Great work. I dig it. Beautiful Storm here, man. That just screams premium figure. Look at the, let's take a look. Here's the telltale sign. When you blow something up and it still looks good, like the paint looks crisp, it's a sign of good craftsmanship. That is a very well done, very well painted, well sculpted, beautiful looking Storm. What else have we had over here? Oh, another angle. Good work, man. Dig it. Now I'm curious if he made these, what would you call that? Her tassels? What the heck would you call that? Tassels? No, that's a terrible name, but you know what I'm referring to. The stuff hanging from Milady's wrists. The Toy Biz figure had him, but it looks like he's made that on his own. Yeah. Wow, beautiful job. Another fantastic Lady Deathstrike. I think I featured her. Oh my gosh, have I featured this one already? I forgot to take it off. Well, you know what? If I've already featured this one, it deserves to come on here again. Beautiful sculpt, paint, everything's awesome. Kids, this may not be rated for you, but we're gonna stop right there. Good work. What are those hands from? Are those the hands from the original Lady Deathstrike? Those of you that know parts really well, they look a little bit different, but it just could be, I wonder if he's resculpted a hand, or if those are the original from the Toy Biz and he's just worked them out. I'd like to know. But based on how he sculpts, it wouldn't surprise me if he made those himself off another hand. I want to know. So if you happen, Face Customs, if you happen to watch this review, let me know in the comments if you sculpted those hands. You sculpted everything else. That's a magnificent looking figure. Another one right here. Nyx is new to me. I haven't seen his stuff. I really dig this Falcon. I don't have a Falcon in my collection. And I think if I were to go about making a custom, I would definitely want him to look like this. Looks pretty darn good, man. Good line work. I don't know how this got in here. That was my Juggernaut custom from a while. We don't need to go and look at that. Let's look at other people's customs. All right, here's a buddy of mine, Eric. He doesn't do many customs. I think that this may be literally his first custom, and to me it's pretty impressive. The kit bash, you know how hard that is to paint lines on the face, on the body. He really did a great job on the line work and everything else. It looks, you know, if you've watched that cartoon, and I have, it's a great cartoon. It's is it the Clone Wars? Is this from the Clone Wars, or is this from the one that followed it recent? And maybe from the one that followed it. But obviously, this Darth Maul, he has robotic legs. You know, he also, I wonder if, you know what? Did you do the spider thing too? I can't remember, because he also has a spider body that he connects to. Remember, he got cut in half. And man, yeah, good job. The only thing I would say that he absolutely needs to change that lightsaber. So for that lightsaber player, you need that custom right there. Your work deserves a much better lightsaber. I'm going to guilt you and shame you into getting this beautiful work of art that you did, a lightsaber that's worthy of it. But come on, player, are you serious right now? If I would have known that, I would have told you to take a different picture, homie. Nice job. All right, here's Ace Outlaw Customs. He's outdoing himself. He doesn't, I mean, he puts out a lot. Let me turn down that. I don't want to have I don't think he talks in that. Ace, you need to start talking in your videos. Let us know what the heck you're doing. Beautiful work. He outsourced that jacket and those pants. And I don't remember where he got them from. And I think he'll watch this video. If you can let us know, maybe give us the link, because people may be interested in getting that jacket and pants. They don't come cheap. Obviously, it makes this Marvel Legend figure, it upscales it, and it would fit beautifully with the Mezco style figures. I don't really care for the MCU figures, but that's beautiful. Really good work. Harker Customs. I featured him before. I will continue featuring him. He does really good work. Here's what I'm impressed. Like, there's not too many. There's a few people that are doing this stuff. You know, the clothing for the Mezcos, and yeah, it looks really good. You know, that suit, that stretchy material. If you're interested in getting custom clothes for your figures and you're in the United States, I highly recommend that you hit this dude up. He does really good work. I've been very happy with the stuff. Matter of fact, I have something else that I have to, when I get some more time here, you guys will see when I do a product review, but I'll be reviewing another one of his work, and it looks fantastic. I like this material for Superman, and obviously he's using, that's got to be the Mezco Superman, right? And he's changed the clothes. Let me make sure. Yeah, Superman custom bodysuit and kit bash with Mezco 112 and Legends Hyperion body. Oh, check that out. So you got actually Marvel Legend parts in there. I didn't know that, player. Good work. All right, cool. Here's a custom that from Church of Plastic. This is a custom that I've actually been meaning to do, and maybe not even for my collection, because I think those of you that enjoy G.I. Joe, and I just wanted to, you know, that Liquid Chrome has given me a darn time, but it looks like it's worked for him. I'd be curious if that would leave an impression with what he's using. It looks perfect for Destro. He's using that Morbius body. I think that's exactly, there's no change. Obviously, he's added the head and the necklace, and then he's used the Molotov Liquid Chrome to paint his head and hands. good look, simple custom to do. And if you're interested in doing it, get after it. This is not a simple custom to do. This is a work of art. You have to be an amazing sculptor to be able to do this. Now, I'm thinking this is from Phoenix 5. And he's sculpted on top of, I'm trying to think if that's the Bucky cap or is it, this may be the Spider-Man 2099 body. Because I think those are butterfly joints right there. But you see how it's kind of hard to tell what body it is just from looking at it because he's done the sculpting. Look at that collar. Now, I've been planning on doing a Gambit, and what I was planning on doing was just using the collar from the Toy Biz Gambit and splicing it on. But this, when you sculpt it, it looks so much better. I don't think that's easy to do. You know how you see how clean his lines are? I think he's let the clay harden and he's gone over it. I don't know. I know there's a lot of sanding involved in this. Pretty good stuff. It looks like he's using the Toy Biz hands. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Toy Biz hands, right? And let me see. Yeah, and I think that's also the Toy Biz jacket. And then you can get this head sculpt. It's the Shrunken Bone cast. A lot of sellers, you can get them on eBay and stuff. And I'm not sure if he added that hand. That looks like it's going to be either that Magneto hand or the one from Wonder Man. It's just a really great look for this Gambit. But the most impressive part, let me see if the shins are in this one. Yeah, there you go. So the sculpting on this is phenomenal. The only other guy, I just jacked something up, didn't I? The only other guy that I've seen be able to do these shin guards super clean is Spawn Sauce. Now, I mentioned him a while back. I forget which custom he had done. It was the Rorschach that I covered a few This Week in Customs episodes ago. And that's the only other guy that I've seen be able to get the results for those shins. That they're actually sculpting the feet, and you know what I'm talking about right there. You see that? Oh, shoot, I did it again. Darn it. Ugh. Can't fix it. But you get what I'm saying? This is a high-level custom. Look how beautiful all that works together. By the way, you can add wire to the Gambit coat, and you can have it do that too. I don't know if they added wire. Now I'm doubting myself because this extra piece right here, where it would be you would use to tie the jacket. That looks like it's posed, and they may have put wire in there too. I don't know. But that looks unbelievable. Another unbelievable looking custom, obviously, is using the Wolverine body. And it looks like they're using parts from Omega Red. At least the tentacles from Omega Red, I think. And then a ton of sculpt. Look at that. I have no idea who that character is, but that looks amazing. Great job of sculpt, of paint. Brilliant work. Let me see. I'm throwing it back to my Brood Wolverine. He's infectious. Nice. All right. Here's something really cool. So Darth Tucker 3D, he's if you haven't followed him, he does a lot of 3D printing. He designs these things and he prints them. Check that out, man. I'm gonna see if I can superimpose the one from the movie so you can see how accurate this helmet is. And it is a well done piece. You can contact him straight on here on Instagram, or you can go to his Facebook page under Darth Tucker 3D as well. These are $35 shipped, unpainted, $38 painted. He also has the Marvel Select. So if you want to use your Marvel Select Juggernaut and put this helmet on there, this is available. I think that looks amazing. I want to order it, but I've been spending a lot of money. I gotta slow down. So if he still has this, maybe next month or the month after that, and I think because he does, the files and he prints them himself, he may have that available. I think I may jump on that. Looks fantastic. Hit him up if you're interested. And the final custom for this episode of This Week in Customs is this really awesome custom. I don't even know the character. I have no idea, but it's Pounds978. You know who he is. He is the master customizer when it comes to anything Spider-Man. I'm sure if he did other customs, he'd be amazing at it too, but I think he's really become very proficient. And I want you guys to take a look at how clean those lines are, almost like if a machine did it. Pounds, you're a freaking máquina. Coño, chico, mira pa eso. That is pretty darn amazing. The only reason he put this up here is because he's got 2 left feet. Or 2 right feet? No, 2 left feet. Yeah, he's got 2 left feet. But it stood out to me that, the contrast of colors, really, the blue and the white really stand out. Again, no idea who this character is. Some sort of pork grind character. Obviously, it's using the pork grind head. But, man, the lines, dude, just amazing. Now, Pounds has shown how he does that. He has to be very meticulous with the painting, and he'll paint the black and he'll use the blue and vice versa until he gets those straight lines. Go check out his page on YouTube. Check out his channel, and you can see how he does it. If you think that's easy to do, you're out of your mind, or you may just be a freaking talented artist, and you should be doing some customs, throwing up some customs so I can enjoy it and the rest of us can enjoy it too. All right, players, so that's it for this episode of This Week in Customs. However, I do have an addendum. I recently reviewed the Marvel Legends Hercules, and when I was doing the video, I didn't stand Hercules straight up and down in comparison to Ares. So there he is, standing straight up and down. And the more I look at the figure, it's pretty awesome. And it's been discussed, and Ares is definitely out of scale with what he's supposed to be in Marvel Legends. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. Now you know what scale he is and how he looks. Catch you in the next one. Peace.